Hey guys, I hope your week is off to a great start. Here's episode 4 of Advent Together. So I love the month of December. Never is our culture collectively more generous than this month. Now listen, there's some of you out there that are going to be like, well actually, we're never more selfish than the month of December because we're all focused on ourselves. Listen, you can choose to see the glass half empty, or you can choose to see it half full. I prefer half full. And here's the deal. People are giving to the Red Cross. People are giving to the Salvation Army. They're giving to their church. They're giving to nonprofits. Whatever it is, people are openly generous during the month of December. And so, generosity for any type of motivation is generosity still. And so think about it like this. When we hit the month of December and people are giving, we can often feel pulled between two polar extremes. The first extreme is to feel so overwhelmed with opportunities to give that we feel guilty for not being able to give to everything. But then there's the other side where we feel calloused because we've been asked so many times to give that we don't give anything. And here's a third way that I want to encourage you with today. This month, think of one person or one family you can radically give to. Now, here's the deal. I'm about to let you in on something that my family does, not from a standpoint of trying to make us sound awesome, but from just a standpoint of trying to encourage you. Because here's the deal. It's like giving. When we talk about giving to your church or whatever, it's so taboo because we don't want people to think that we're being arrogant. And listen, from some types of motivation, it could be arrogant, but I think oftentimes we would be more benefited by stories of radical generosity or our giving than we would be to think, oh, well, that person's, crazy amazing. So I'm going to share with you something that we do with our Sunday school class here at church. We each year adopt an angel tree family as a Sunday school, and so we all give money, and then collectively we get things together to help that family celebrate Christmas. Now here's the deal. The reason I tell you that, again, is not to make us seem awesome, but to inspire you. What's the one thing that you can do? Don't worry about giving to every organization or nonprofit that asks you. Don't become calloused and not give to anything. But what's one family that literally this month you could change how their season goes and ultimately give them something that helps to show them the greatest gift in Jesus, right? That's what it all comes down to, right? We want to help people celebrate the season, but ultimately to use it as a platform to love them and show them where our love comes from, which is from Christ. And so when you think through this holiday season, listen, if you want to be a pessimist and see it as a selfish time of year for marketing and for all this stuff, go right ahead, bah humbug to you. But for the rest of us that are actively seeking to do good this Christmas season, hey, let's not become fatigued by all the asking. Let's not become callous, but rather let's enter into this season with intentional generosity to change someone's life by showing them that generosity ultimately comes from us receiving the greatest gift in Jesus, and that we want to share that with others. With that, we'll see you tomorrow.